Mackay University Distance Education or Distance Learning Program. This program has 4 programs. It has 4 degree programs, 3 degree programs and 1 diploma program. And in Mackay University we run on a semester system. In a semester we have 17 weeks. These students are distance learners, and so they are not based at the university, but they come to the university for what we call face-to-face. And so in two weeks of the beginning of the semester, they come to the university. They are given modules, sprint-based modules, and the 11 weeks they are away in the field studying on their own, in their offices and so on. And then they come again for second face-to-face to review what they have been doing the 11 weeks. And then they come for another 2 weeks to do examinations from the main campus. But within these 11 weeks, these students are on their own, and therefore we need to support them. We need to be with them wherever they are. So the challenges are actually coming from here, the 11 weeks when the students are not there. The challenges are on course submission of continuous assessment tests and courseworks, accessing to the online learning management system, which is running based on open source Moodle, and then content development from the lecturers. Within these 11 weeks, lecturers continue updating their materials. They get new materials that they want to submit students and so on. So how do they get that material to the students who are dispersed, so that by the time they come in the second week, second face-to-face, they have the materials? So we try to map the forces that this university will be having. We have university management here, we have lecturers, the students, employers who are employing these students, the learning management system. I will just explain one of them. For example, the student and employer, there might be a negative force whereby employers may not want the students to concentrate much on their studies because they have to work. But also we could also put a positive force whereby there are some employers who encourage their staff to go for studies. And so we came out here to find some solutions to, especially this access to the online learning management system and content development. So here we named this production and distribution of materials, and we found out that most of the mobile phones can be able to play MP3 files. And so a lecturer, we are assuming that a lecturer is a non-technical person who cannot be able to, who doesn't know how to produce MP3 files. So we get the lecturer getting us the materials, and we give it to a technician who uses a text-to-speech conversion software to convert the text into audio, and then this text-to-speech conversion, then this technician will produce the MP3 files and Java files quizzes, and we'll upload those MP3 files into a learning management system, which is Moodle that we are using. And once it is in Moodle, then anyone can access it from anywhere in the world because it is internet-based. But we are saying that these students have a problem of access to PC-based internet, but they have mobile phones. 99% of the students have mobile phones. And so we are saying, since the students don't have access, we have centers. What I didn't tell you is that we have regional centers where we have internet-based PCs. Students can go there and access internet. But in the villages where they are, they don't have access to internet. So we encourage students to go to the learning centers to get updates on what has been posted in the learning management system. So when they get to the centers, the center coordinator can be able to help them share the files that have been uploaded into the learning management systems, and they can be able to download them using, say, Bluetooth or USB onto their mobile phones and go home and use them. But a student also, there are some students who are working in some good organizations. They have mobile phones. They can directly link into the learning management system and download content onto their mobile phones, or they can use their computers to download the content and read the content from wherever they are. For those who have. Those who don't have, then will have to go to the learning centers. Now, as they are going to the learning centers, they can be in a bus they will listen to those MP3 files, and as they go to the learning center, as they come from the learning centers going home, but also as they're in the bus going to their workplaces, they can listen to those MP3 files. When they are sleeping at their homes, they can listen to the MP3 files. When they are relaxing, resting. And at the end of these moments, they can be able to, for the lecturer to know that the material that has been put on the learning management system is being listened to, feedback, to provide feedback. We can introduce quizzes where, we can introduce quizzes, and somebody can answer and send through an SMS message sent to the lecturer that at this such and such a student has been listening to this material, so that the lecturer can have feedback that there is some learning taking place in among the different students. Thank you.
Maybe I can add.
Maybe you can.
Yeah, the quiz that you mentioned had already been taken care of at this stage. Though this is the text that's been converted, text to speech, MP3. At the same time, there are quizzes, prepared at that stage, and it's been converted too. And so the quizzes are there on their phone too. And so the learner, the student is expected at a stage, like in this place, there's a contact with fellow students and lecturer. So of course he can share with his colleagues, and at the same time send the result, the quizzes to the lecturer. And so there's a feedback built into that process. So a complete package.